waters. That's what's beautiful about this.
Shrek loves the swamp.
He does. Get out of my swamps. There we go. 3D Max CT side. Utility on Mecha, Exercise, and Gravity. A little bit of a slower pistol here from Wildcard.
Just the one Molotov in the hands of Suspend.
Look how much of a spread there is. They've been spread like butter over a nice piece of bread.
Yeah, salted butter.
Yes, of course. There's no other option. Mecha, aggressive towards bottom B. Spotting out one player at the doorway, but not really able to do much about it.
The CDs have 7 pistols, though, Djoko, and just doing basic math, arithmetic, it should favor them. More
just
guns.
by sheer firepower alone, Blah, yeah, you believe that the Joe Berettas are going to get the job done. Well, we'll wait and see how that transpires. Smoke goes down inside of the B bomb site. Bomb still positioned outside of B. And Wildcard are really hoping that Fuzi can make some space coming out of the cave. And, well, their wish is his command as he hits that headshot on towards Djoko.
45 seconds, is still not sure whether they want to commit to this. Looking for another pick from Fuzi.
Yeah, he's going to go back in again. Double dip. This time a second headshot. Mecha gone. Now a little bit of a play from JBA out in towards this A bomb site. He's taking damage on board, but that bomb is still creeping ever silently up towards B. And there's only one player that can stop this, and it's Gravity. And he gets checked, and he gets nothing. That's not enough. Fuzi's landing shots in this pistol, but finally he goes down. And maybe that kill could open up an opportunity for Lucky to get back into this one. It has to be discipline from Wildcard in this post plant and this long fight against Susp is everything. If he wins this, you're back into this, and he runs out of bullets, couldn't get it done in time, and Exercise at the bottom of B, now walking his way to the tippity top of the ramp, and he's got one before going down. So your theory of having more guns equaling a win, wrong.
Yeah, very well played by Fuzi there, just isolating his duels, and I think that might be one of the slowest pistol rounds I've ever seen on this map. They took the sweet time. The exec didn't quite get them what they wanted because of how aggressive the CTs were being, but they're like, yeah, it's fine, let's make Fuzi work something. You can see the bomb hadn't fully committed either, and then we saw JBA over at the A bomb site keeping the rotations at bay. And a clean, comfortable win in the end there for Wildcard on their map pick. It's a map that they've looked really, really good on, Djoko.
It's going to be a walk down the ramp here from 3D Max. They're going to get melted, shredded, and destroyed. Nice clean 2-0 start here for Wildcard. And they're going to be going up against the buy that 3D Max can afford for themselves.
All right, yeah, we can see people slowly trickling into the chat as well. Again, for those of you guys, if you have any questions, if you have any comments about the game, about us, about life, about anything in general, feel free to post it in the chat. We'll be happy to address them. We're having a good time here, I think.
Well, possibly be happy to address them, Blah. We don't want to make that kind of bold statement.
Or full commitment.
Yeah, full commitments. You don't want to do that.
This is a full commitment from 3D Max, the full buy. It's not the best, though. They've opted to go for a lot of heavy buy, and it's not panned out, Djoko. Sus has managed to cross on over, so despite getting the 1 kill, Exercise needs to be careful. 4v3, no head armor. Ugh. That felt a little desperate. I like the aggression, but that felt a little desperate some of those plays. Patience from Wildcard. I know what they say about patience, Djoko.
What do they say about patience?
It's a great song by Guns N' Roses.
That's fair enough. They also say the Lucky and Exercise are not going to win this round, but
they're not going to win this round.
Right.
Chicky9 says, thoughts on hummus. Hummus is goated. Absolutely goated. One of my favorite things. Not just food, one of my favorite things exist on the planet.
So some people say hummus, right? I say hummus, but
I think it's hummus.
Some people say hummus.
I've heard
hummus. Hummus.
I've heard people from the region pronounce it hummus. I'm going to stick.
No, I like hummus better as well. But
hummus.
Hummus.
It's not humus.
Humongous.
Humus beings.
Jesus. I'd like
Jesus.
I'd like some hummus.
I love hummus. I could just like stuff it.
Bendy Spoon, welcome back.
Yeah.
Wildcard is really good at Ancient, guys. Don't forget they beat Liquid easy.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Ooh,
100%. I think Wildcard are absolutely the favorites on this map. Their Ancient is very, very measured, very controlled.
And Stan is the man.
Stan the man. Oh, the spush from Maka, though. They was trying to catch a timing, but good protocols from Wildcard. You can see how even starting from a pistol as well, right? They're very, very... They have everything sealed off. They're not overextending. And 3D Max, taking the fight to them. Didn't quite pan out here. It's going to be an eco. Not really forcing behind the 2 rifles. Did it save 3 rifles? Maybe it would have been a different story. But MP9 still in play. And a fast B hit coming in. Switch up in pace. Great flashbang from Sonic. Foz is going to open it up. Djoko, though. Oh, no!
Oh, no, indeed. And the 3D Max defense have collapsed.
Little labor, Dinka. If he got that kill a little bit quicker, maybe there was a chance. But now Gravity. And you know what they say about Gravity?
What do they say about Gravity, Blah?
On Earth, it is 9.8 meters per second per second.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
They also say it's a pretty decent movie starring Sandra Bullock.
Fantastic movie. It also bends space-time, Dinka.
It also has some kind of pool. We all love that. We got a question from Anna T. JNZ. I haven't actually read this one out yet. Hello, casters. Who do you think will top this map on util damage? That's an interesting question.
On util damage?
Yeah.
That's actually an expensive round overall. But still, I think Wildcard are going to be happy. I think Wildcard will. Their utility usage in this map particularly is very, very nice. I like the switch up. Good damage from Gravity, though. A few exit kills.
Gravity.
Give me your best French accent.
I just did. That was it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Mon Dieu. All right, here we go. Another buy coming out. Nades, Molly sailing in. Aggressive stance towards mid from Exercise and Lucky. They play pretty passively at B, though.
JB8.
Smokes late. They're going to be ahead of it.
Oh, Susp goes down. Flashes up. Djoko blinded by it, but Gravity stepping in his stead. And it's going to end up being a 2-man advantage for 3D Max. Pretty clean on the beginning. Pretty good one here from Bendy Spoon. Gravity has a tendency to pull you down. What an ass. Not bad.
Gravity, so that's the thing. You said Gravity pulls stuff, but actually it doesn't. It actually bends space-time, so it forces objects to flow into small objects, flow into bigger objects, which is the definition of pulling. Okay, I need to visualize that. It's really hard to explain.
Dude, you must be a really fun on Tinder dates, play.
Well, usually it's Warhammer 40k lore. So,
dude, honestly, it's a pretty interesting conversation, you know?
It is, dude. I once spent an entire day explaining the Horus Heresy. She never spoke to me again after that. but okay,
yeah,
here we go.
It wasn't meant to be. Wow, how have they turned this back?
What?
Oh, no. 3D Max, you had a 2-man advantage.
Exercise still there, though.
Yeah, well,
okay.
Exercise still here, still fragging.
Rosie, 20 seconds.
And Exercise helps long term. You know, we all know that. But sometimes you can't get it in, and it's Fuzi to go in with an AWP. Checking the cave. Maka isn't making noise, isn't giving away his spot, and he'll peek out into the open to spot out the opposite AWPer looking the wrong way.
Good recovery at the end, but honestly, that should have been way cleaner from 3D Max. Good spacing. Especially after getting the first 2 opening kills, I thought it would be a way more, like, to have more players staying alive. But at least Maka will hold on to his AWP, plays that 1v1 very, very smart. What is your favorite movie, Djoko?
Doing
of all time
already?
Yeah, I think yours was, what was it? Pinocchio's? No?
No, I think I said Last Samurai, but I don't even think...
Yeah, you said Last Samurai.
I don't even think that is my favorite movie.
Terminator 2, Judgment Day is my favorite movie.
I don't even think it's close to my favorite movie. You didn't answer his question about the util damage, I don't think.
Oh, the top... Yeah, I think it's 3D Max.
No, but he said which player?
Sorry. So which play? Oh, was it a player? Did I say 3D Max? I thought I said well. I think it's going to be Stanislaw.
All right, that's pretty good.
Let's see how I play.
No way to know. We don't actually have access to it.
We can find out later on.
Yeah, we can find out. Smoke goes down at the double doors. Tossed out by 3D Max early out of spawn. But Wildcard gonna disrespect it. They want to get into the B lane as quickly as they possibly can. Fuz is gonna be walking out middle. Gravity, he's got Jag. Molotov goes in to the right side, and Susp, ooh, attacking in towards Gravity. He's got himself that opening.
Great flash as well. Patient. Does he have a teammate? No, he doesn't. Oh, so well done by Susp there. Holds the angle. And despite the trade, an advantage still with the T's. It's a very slow creep from Wildcard, and Maka decides, you know what, I need to do something. But with that AWP, he needs to be so careful, right? He just can't run up. He's got to take a sweet time. And that's clear out A. They know it's going to be potentially this B play, but also worried about Red being open. Now, Maka could find Sonic. No info, though. They still need to be paranoid about mid. Donut as well. A rough weapon to go in for the flank. But he finds Stanislaw. Jig is up. They know what the hit is, and that's a rough smoke.
That is a terrible smoke, and the bomb's still going down, though. So JBA able to lock it in, and he's locked in as well, because his headshot just lands perfectly. 2v1. Fuzi to round this one out. AWP makes its way into the side. He sees the second player, and once again, it's the Maka Fuzi combo going up against each other, and this time, Fuzi's got revenge.
That got real messy. That got real messy. Taking a little too long, and also missed smoke there. Sure who threw that. I know you can't be biased, Casters, but what is the most fun team for you to watch? The
G2.
G2 and Mongols for me, and FaZe. FaZe and an Arena. FaZe and an Arena is one of my favorite teams.
Well, unless they're in Cologne this year against Seoul.
Yeah, well, yeah, didn't quite pan out. Favorite player to watch right now is obviously Donk. It's just ridiculous, the shit he does.
Yeah, Donk and Monacy. I think Monacy actually has so many just flashy clutches that are just so beautiful to watch, so it has to be between those two players.
Donk for the ridiculousness, and Monacy just for the finesse.
I think Monacy has some ridiculousness thrown in too.
Yeah, he does, but he's...
Donk just does things you have never seen before.
Judo Richie play.
That's an attempt at the name. Yeah.
Who do you think has the most kung fu playstyle in Mongols? Kung fu playstyle.
I like that.
Wait, let me think. Kung fu playstyle.
Everybody loves kung fu
fighting. With shoots as fast as lightning. I'm gonna give it to Senzu.
Senzu. Okay.
Yeah, I can't explain it, but I think he's the most kung fu style.
All right, cool. There we go. That question is answered. Anything else?
What else do we have? There are a few good ones.
This is a patient round, isn't it?
Yeah, they're very slow.
There's 4 CTs on the other side of this wall. And Wildcard are about to go into the A bomb site play.
They do dot all their I's and cross their T's. The problem is they don't have much util remaining.
Yeah.
I guess you just group up together.
You kill your own teammate too. That was a collateral for Fuzi. He killed his own teammate. He got lucky through him, and Stanislaw's got the rest.
He's fucking killing everyone, dude.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, can't read that one.
Yeah, not reading that one.
I nearly did.
No, guys, come on, man. Be nice.
Throw us under the bus.
Yeah, be nice. Don't. We're addressing chat. Don't make it harder for us. 6-1 start here for Wildcard, as we do have a tactical timeout getting called. I think it's about time here for 3D Max.
Admiral here doesn't like violence as he's watching Counter-Strike.
Well, this is digital violence, Djoko.
It is true.
Yes.
It is
so he got you there.
He's got me.
Everybody loves kung fu.
Yeah, come on, you're too good at singing that. We're gonna get copyrighted. 6-1 Wildcard, looking real solid. 3D Max, another slow start to the day. Now, I wouldn't necessarily get completely worried because yesterday they also had a really slow start and were able to pull it back.
Yeah, except this is way more convincing from Wildcard. All right, tags up. JB is still wielding the Mac 10.
You guys are wild in the chat. Well, AWP from Fuzi at the bottom of the ramp, but look at this.
JBA!
He's got himself a quick kill on that Mac.
Oh, no.
He goes into the cave. He's got himself a second headshot.
It's over. Round's up.
And yeah, just like that.
Oh, my God.
That would have been good if that grenade went around the
That
corner.
was perfect.
That would have been really
I love this call from Wildcard. He had money, by the way. He's like, no, JBA, here's a Mac 10. Go all in. All right, what else we got here? Because round's done. What is your...
No. You can't read that one, boy.
Well, let's... oh, no, trust me, all right?
This is blood.
All right, what is your political views, each caster, right or left? Well, I'm sitting on the right, and Dingo's on the left. So there you go.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Have you asked caster any other games in the past? Like other games apart from Counter-Strike? I have. I've done a little bit of Quake back in the day, just for fun, shits and giggles.
We casted some Valorant together.
We did some Valorant together.
India?
And then we were like, ew, brother, ew. And it came out of Counter-Strike again. I did some PUBG.
We never really left. It was kind of just a vacation.
Yeah, it was an alright time. I did some PUBG Mobile, PUBG as well. What about you, Dinko? You did Free Fire, right?
Yeah, that was the time.
That was a time.
All right.
COVID was a weird time, man. We were like...
You're doing all kinds of things.
Yeah. The hunt is on. JB is gonna lead the charge, but yeah, they will survive here. 7-2-1. Ooh, the nade. Oh, okay. All right, for TF2NN, what's the score? You're in chat mode only. It is right now 7-1.
If he's in chat mode only, then he can't hear us.
No, chat mode. You can hear the audio.
Can you? Is that not audio only?
Actually, that's a really good point. I haven't really tried it out. Yeah, Blair should be celebrated. I totally agree with you.
What does Dinko smell like?
Blair and Dinko, politically...
Oh, here's a bit of a skirmish going down in the elbow. It's Lucky elbowing his way into a double opener. Sonic and JBA both dead, trying to force their way out of the elbow. Lucky wants an upgrade, but he's actually thrown his weapon away, and now he can't find one. So he's stuck with the USB.
He's got it. He's got an AK.
Yeah, he's got an AK now, so that's all good. He's fine.
Finally, some early success here for 3D Max. What does Dinko smell like? He smells like butterflies, peaches, and all the good things.
All right, thank you. Not exactly the most masculine smell, but I'll take it.
Politically speaking, why is Wildcard better than 3D Max? Because they're free. They're truly free.
That is true. Absolutely.
Oh, nice shot by Maka.
Maka, yeah. Another one chimed in. It's going to be quite a convincing round victory here for 3D Max if they don't let this slip. Stanislaw.
Ooh, he hits that.
Yeah, he actually landed that shot. Maka, be careful now. There we go. Exercise is going to peek out. And Sus, the blaster-mini player, prevents the clean sheet. It won't be a flawless round victory for 3D Max. But it will be a victory nonetheless.
All right, a little bit of success. Do you carry a towel when you play as well?
No.
Do you use your pants?
I just try not to sweat.
You try not to sweat.
Yeah, I just go, I'm not going to sweat today.
You know which actor famously could control how he sweats or not?
Prince Andrew.
No, Christian Bale.
Oh, that's cool.
He could actually sweat on command when he was shooting American Psycho.
Yeah, he was destined for that role. Gravity. Ooh, that grenade lands right beside him. Follow up around the corner, so not too impactful at the end of the day. A couple of shots for Djoko going down through that smoke, but not connecting.
Bit of a quiet start for Djoko. He was fantastic yesterday against 9Z. So far, a bit quiet. Sussy P, 8 HP. And it's a full-fledged exec in towards B. Brute forcing their way in, Dinko. All 5 players. And Maka!
What? Oh, now he's got Djoko covering off his blind side, or at least he did. But Maka, while blinded, turns out it doesn't need cover. He's got a shot right onto Stanislaw. Now a 3v4 to try and hold this post plant, but Gravity, look at this, he slipped through. He's got 2, and that's it. That's it all wrapped up. That was beautiful from Maka, and then fantastic from Gravity.
Just completely shut it down. The first one, nuking the smoke in a second. Just completely blinded Djoko. This could be 3D Max slowly inching their way back into this game. Could you perform a backflip on command, Djoko?
Nope. Definitely not. I might break my neck.
It is scary doing a backflip. It's like you just feel like you're gonna die.
Yeah. Can you do one?
No.
On a maybe on a trampoline or something, or into a pool, but no, not on the ground. I would literally break my neck. Here comes Sonic out with the initial attack, and Lucky just waiting in the donut.
Just because of how convincing some of those rounds earlier where they still have yet another buy. But if 3D Max are able to survive this, get to 5, it could be big. Nice kills by Lucky. Snuck in by himself, Ozzy. He's gifted them. The C4 packed with a bow tie.
3D Max is doing pretty well at bringing this half back. I mean, this could be a 7-5 scoreline at the end of the day.
They know the opps
That wouldn't
there.
be too bad, but no, you're right. Still could go against them here, especially with that kind of acrobatic ability. So now Sussy P could have won a 1v2 out, throws the smoke down to the right side of red. And the only play here is maybe to try and jump into that smoke, get the bomb, and get out of there.
Can do this.
This is what he wants to do, but they start spamming, they start giving some warning shots. And Susp is not enjoying those, so he's got the bomb at his back. Now, the most likely play is for Susp to bail out, right? To go back in the middle, and he's hoping that that's what they're thinking when they see the bomb is gone. But I think Gravity's position, if he peeks first, he's going to see Susp, and it's over. So that'll end up being a 4th round for 3D Max. Last round of this half coming right up.
And the money's not in a good place here for Wildcard. Suddenly, completely turned it around here.
Oh, we got a hot take coming in live off the presses.
Oh no, hot takes can ruin people, Djoko.
Mag 10 is better than MP9.
Disagree. I think Mag 10's great. It's great, but I think just the MP9, I forgot the exact numbers, but I do believe it's got like a little bit more range, but more like lesser damage fall off at range. So yeah, a nice attempt at the hot take, but it's factually incorrect. How did you get a star next to your name, says my name? I don't know, but maybe because you're a star.
It's great deduction skills there, Blut.
Just try to, like, you know, give some love to people, man. Like, stop hating.
I can. I'm a fan of Launders. Here we go. Last round of the first half. 3D Max looking to secure 5, and Wildcard Gaming wanted to push an 8 round out of their half. They're actually going to meet a battle head-on in main, and they're not quite ready for what has come their way. And this is the fastest round of the half. It is instant annihilation. And Fuzi's Deagle getting 1, but still 3 more to collect here. AK-47 picked up for Fuzi, 2 players around that corner. And 3D Max able to pull back after a very slow start and close on a huge streak. That's the first half over and done with. Ancient continues after this.
Wildcard have put their cards on the table, but 3D Max refused to fold, getting a streak of rounds near the end of the first half, and definitely have made things quite competitive.
Yeah, beautiful way to bring us back in, and 7-5. Wildcard hoping that they can get this map underway. 3D Max are searching for a 2-0 victory today versus the North American squad. And they've got a lot of work still to do. This isn't going to be an easy T-side by any means, but into the pistol, they've invested quite a lot into Djoko and Gravity. And that util is going to fly in towards the B-bomb site. One short, one long. Smoke's deployed. Ooh. OCT is playing in front of it, and Fuzi thought he might get the up on them, but he ends up getting gooshed immediately and forced back in behind that smoke, in behind that cover.
Just a tickle away from death. No cave control as well, Djoko. This is not going to be a comfortable retake here for Wildcard, especially with two players so very low. And I don't see a kid either. It's going to come down to these duels. And these post-plant positions, pretty solid.
Oh! Yeah, Susp coming in, Sonic following up, and the CTs...
What?
Oh, getting stopped at the door by Exercise, who just doesn't stop at 3K in the post-plant. Nice shot from JBA. Suddenly all unlucky. 10-second stick on the defuse if he gets him off it, which he has. Now looking like he's already won it. They walk right into him, they run out of ammo, and time is the problem for JBA. He'll get the shot off as he sprints down the ramp, but it's all about saving his Kevlar now as he sprints away. 3D Max, after a chaotic pistol, they'll come out on top of it.
Yeah, huge from Exercise. It looked like somehow Wildcard had pulled off something miraculous, but no kits. That's going to pistol going the way of the French. Djoko's been having a very, very, very quiet game so far. It was a player of the match yesterday. So hopefully he wakes up at some point in time, Djoko. Otherwise, it's not looking good. All right, fast play coming in. That's a perfect call from 3D Max, and that is indeed going to be a free round, a free plant. Not much going to be happening this round. Just to answer the question earlier, like we asked who would have the highest utility damage at the end of the half. It was Stan for Wildcard, but not in the server. I believe. I mean, CT side obviously was going to be one of the Wildcard guys. Sorry, one of the 3D Max guys, and I think it was, drum roll please, Lucky with 100 utility damage.
Not bad at all. Scoreline's set up though, Blair. Just like that. We're all even again. How's that feel? You like even numbers, Blair?
I love even numbers. Although these are not even numbers, they're odd numbers.
True. Even scorelines?
Yeah. I'm going to read out a riddle from, this is from Daniel. He sent it to our mailbag. And I'm going to read out for you, Dink. You're going to answer this, all right?
Okay, okay.
Though I am small, I drive the plot. Choose your side, a war is fought. I spell the end, but can be tamed. Upon the hill, a win is claimed. I don't think I got this.
Oh, that's too poetic to get on the first go.
It's the bomb.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. That's nice. We got riddles. We don't usually get riddles on the...
Yeah, again, this is a reminder for you guys. You can just drop it in the mail.
It's kind of scary. The Riddler is now attacking Pro League. So,
oh, man, the Riddler. There's this one story arc in Batman in the comics where Riddler stopped trying to be a Riddler and just...
started speaking plainly?
Not just started becoming an absolute terrorist, and he just took over Gotham City.
All right, well, that works.
Yeah, that was a great storyline.
Isn't that like the plot of The Batman?
Which is also based off the comic books.
Yeah.
But not kinda, actually. I'm looking forward to the second one. All right, here we go. Aggression attempt down ramp from Wildcard, but a perfectly timed Molotov from Djoko. Now, he hasn't really heard the footsteps. He just heard one M4 rattling off. But the re-aggression coming in here. Stan looking to boost his teammate. Odd. I thought it actually... That would have been a free kill on Djoko, right?
Ooh.
Never mind.
Yeah, no kills are free on Djoko. And as a weapon, finally traded out by Susp. Now Sonic peeking in towards Heaven, forcing Lucky to descend down. And 30 seconds remaining in this round for 3D Max.
I'm seeing.
It's pretty tough now, unless they're given chances, unless they're given kills. And they certainly have been given that opportunity at the bottom of that B push. Now Sonic getting flashed, forced away. What a shot from Gravity. And now Sonic stuck in Jag. It's all on JBA. Sonic hits the shot, and JBA lines up 2, but not enough damage done to sink Maka, who now commits into the plant. Sonic thought it perhaps could be a fake and is willing to play this in the 1v1 with the bomb down, and Maka knows. He knows that Sonic's in the cave, but the longer Sonic takes, the more Maka will consider the fact that he could have gone into ramp. But Sonic now slips out, and it's all about the timing, and Maka plays it to perfection. A huge 1v2.
Immaculate play from... I tried there. Immaculate.
Immaculate, yeah.
Great play there coming in from Maka. He played it so well. Just... Yes! Ale, ale, ale!
Oui. The baguette.
He played it so well. Played that so very well, did Maka. Also,
it was a bit of an upset in the world of sports, wasn't there, with the French?
What happened?
I think they lost to Italy.
What?
Football. Isn't that exciting?
I thought the Italians were good at football too. Was it like a big upset? I don't know. I don't watch much football.
That's fair enough. Italy aren't as good as they once were.
Or
they still won.
Or hand egg, for that matter.
Hand egg.
Speaking of Italy, we touched upon this in day one as well. There's just no Italian Counter-Strike players I really know of. Why don't they play CS?
There's an analyst though, isn't there? Fiscio.
Yes. He actually has some pretty nice threads on Twitter. I actually followed that.
That's it. Really, that's the only.
But he's not a player, right?
No,
not a pro
that's
player.
like the only one I even know that's in Counter-Strike. But wasn't Face It originally? Like the studio was in Italy originally, all the years ago.
That is true.
Yeah. So there's some Counter-Strike adjacent stuff. Did the caster just say baguette?
He loves baguette.
I love bread.
What's your favorite bread, Dinka?
Baguette. Nah, that's not true. Tortilla. Or
okay. I'm not trying to hate on it, but
dosa.
Dosa. I don't think would it count as bread?
Maybe, but here we go. A little bit of susp action going. Oh! JBA's Deagle landing one as well. And suddenly the pistols are on with a shot, and it gets better. It somehow gets better as Lucky now has to thrust himself into this clutch, but that is huge. Out of nowhere, Wildcard hits some bangers.
I say JB, you say?
Hey.
I say JB, you say?
Hey.
JB?
Hey.
JB?
Hey. Okay, that was good. That worked.
That was sick.
That was so sick. Those shots. Man, the 2 Deags coming out of JBA. The first one was good, but that one's even better.
The one on Mako is filth. Yeah, pretty much an eco. Ooh, that's a ton of damage to the JBA. He didn't see anything. It's down to just 12 HP. Need to be careful. This is a bit of a full spot here from the T's. Lack of utility. Going into weaponry, not ideal.
Z, missed shot. And he'll just retreat back into the red room of whence he came. Exercise coming in with the Deagle, and good work. Sonic getting blasted away.
Oh, not this round. And JB is so low, so he can't really try and do anything crazy. He has to wait for his teammates.
I mean, it would be so disappointing for Wildcard to be able to pick something ridiculous up in the previous round and then not be able to convert it into a string of round wins. So 3 max into the bomb side today. Bomb goes down.
They might just
looking good, and yeah, you might just save this play.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going for it. Utilities coming in. Utilities landing. Djoko decides it's over though. You're not getting through CT spawn.
Yeah, that's a rough one. That's such a rough one. And trying to fight his way out, but yeah, there's nothing they can do. Fozzy's still stuck inside a temple. Oh no, Maka! Oh, that's cruel. That's just cruel.
No mercy whatsoever.
Oh, man. We had the miss shot initially, then the fine on towards the A player, and yeah, everything that could go wrong went wrong that round. And that was like 2 Galils, a Deagle, 2 AKs, very limited utility as well. Second time I'm getting used. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen tuning in, this is, for those of you just tuning in right now, this is an elimination game in the last chance bracket. Fighting for survival here are the French in the form of 3D Max and Wildcard. And Wildcard, this is their map pick. It's ancient. It's a map that they've played every game so far here at ESL Pro League. And right now, 3D Max with the lead.
It would be a tough series, I think, for Wildcard if they do lose Ancient, though. Starting to get to that point where 3D Max would be very likely to round things out. Boost coming up. Susp on top of his teammate's head. He's going to have a little bit of a look down onto the bottom of the ramp, and he sees a couple of opponents, and he eats lead. He eats a lot of lead, in fact, and now they're chasing him. Mac-10 being sent in to deal with the threat. The USP cleared out Gravity in tandem, working on Susp, and it's pretty much over just as soon as it began. So 10 rounds for 3D Max.
And a free upgrade from the Mac-10 as well. Yep. That is as nice as you would like it. 10 rounds of 3D Max. They will get a double digits before their opponents. This is looking... It's like 3D Max always seems to find a second win later in the game.
Yeah, they do. They always start pretty slow, but they figure it out. They piece it together, and they're able to stay mentally strong. They're playing some good Counter-Strike here at Pro League.
Riddle time. I never was always, what's that? Always to be. No one ever saw me, no one ever will. Yet I'm confident of those who live. Yet I'm confidence of those who live and breathe. What am I? Air? Right?
Yeah, I guess that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, Chris Zens, let us know if that's correct. Well, here we go. Another buy for Wildcard. Mark Maka edging the smoke. We all love edging.
Sorry, I wasn't meant to laugh. It was meant to be a very subtle innuendo.
What? What's an innuendo?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Not a clue.
All right.
Coming out middle, it's going to be Fuzi waiting inside of the cutout. No, he's burning. He's now in a lot of trouble. And that is a huge shutdown from the CT side. Round's done.
That was all Stan. That's all Stan.
Big Stan.
Big Stan energy.
That's what you like to see. Stan just coming out with a double from the cave aggression. Now Maka knows that Stanislaw over here, so he's going to try and take him out. He actually got him while flashed. Just good commitment to the spray. Now Maka being spammed down from elbow. He's charging. Bomb out. Yeah, a little bit of time to keep his gun out there, to be honest.
Probably wasn't expecting a second player there, but surprising. But yeah, 1v4, that would have been really, really, really hard. Right. 3D Max. This time around getting shut down. I think Op was picked up as well for Fozy, so they're going to be happy. What's your favorite accent, Djoko? English accent.
I like the Boston accent. I think it's pretty good. It's just different a lot. And
is that the you talking to me? Is that the one?
That's New York. I think.
That's New York, yeah.
Bronx, but
that's a Bronx. Yeah, you're right.
I didn't really do a Boston accent. Boston. I don't know. That was pretty bad.
Boston legal.
No,
that sounds way more southern US.
No, I like that one. I think it's pretty good. Sounds pretty fun. What about you, Blah? I love the Bangalorean English accent.
I actually love the Scottish accent.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's pretty good. Unless it's Glaswegian. Nades heading out towards elbow. Stanislaw under a little bit of scrutiny. Flash right in his face. And Stanislaw is dead. So no impact to be found in this round. In fact, he is annihilated before he even really gets going. And a nice shot from Fuzi. That'll take Mac out of play. Fuzi goes again. Swinging out. It's Sonic to rip him off the top rope. But 3v2. 3D Max now back to a 2v2 because JBA from Red is unrelenting. Remember, Djoko took damage in this round as well, so he's only down to 9 health. There's a lot of time left, and the A bomb site is just being vacated completely, so 3D Max have made the right call.
I think it's going to be B, yeah. I'm not sure where the information came from, but I'm going to assume Susp and JB are not going to just be sitting on the side. They're going to be pushing down ramp, finding information, and as soon as the bomb gets planted, they're going to be on the rotate. Now, looking at the positions, it's going to be mainly through Donut. Oh, okay, one's going to be A main, the other one has to be from Donut. Still winnable, still very winnable, because they're taking a sweet time here. Djoko, the low HP player, getting boosted up. And Sassy P, all the way from behind.
Susp coming back around the backside, exercise turns and knocks him down, but both low, sure. But JBA's got to find both of them. Just got to be able to take them both out at the same time. If they swing together, if they fight together, or one just hides in main, might be quite difficult for JB able to pull this off. There's multiple ways the T's can play this, and they're going for the more aggressive stance, spamming down the smoke. JBA separates it into a 1v1 fight, and the time is so close, and he's getting knifed up, but he's holding that stick, and finally Djoko able to get rid of him, slashes him up inside of the smoke, and it's 11 rounds for 3D.
9 HP, that's very well done by Djoko. The instant decision to jump into the smoke. Nice try, though, from JBA.
The answer to the riddle was tomorrow, apparently.
Oh, not air. Well, I'm not that bad, so yeah, whatever.
Tomorrow.
What's a favorite James Bond movie?
Casino Royale.
Good call. I know a lot of people. Do you remember like how many people hated when Daniel Craig was announced as Bond? Because like, he's blonde. There's no way we can't have it. And
really, that was a problem.
That was a problem. And he nailed it. I think Casino Royale was great. For me, it's GoldenEye always because Pierce Brosnan.
I think the old Bond movies are just ridiculous.
I love it, dude.
Which
Listen.
one's the one with Jaws?
Oh, is that Dr. No?
I don't know. He has big old silver teeth.
That's Dr.
He bites through things.
Yeah, but he's like the henchman, right? I think that's Dr. No. Some of those movies haven't really aged well either.
Nope, definitely not. Probably a lot of cancelable stuff in there now.
Yep.
Mac 10 charging out and flash right in the face of Lucky. He's going to be slowed down and forced back in towards elbow, and we're going to see 3D Max reallocate their forces in towards the A setup. Now we talk about the A setup. What does that mean, Bly? Well, it means we've got JBA here with a big old deagle, and we know what he can do with that.
Because, you know,
good with the deagle.
When you say JB...
No.
Never mind. He doesn't have to do anything because Fozy and Sonic are fighting everyone.
Yeah, it's everybody else stepping up with their pistols, and oh my god, what has happened here for 3D Max? It's utter disaster. This should have been an easy pathway to 12 rounds to map point.
17 HP!
Maka and Lucky now have to win this into 2v2, and they're so low on health, Blood. They're so low on health. 17 HP, as you pointed out, between both remaining players.
And I think it's pretty much confirmed damage as well. Now, they're wasting no time. You know, the more they dilly-dally, the less their opponent's position is going to be known. So they're going to get the bomb down, Djoko. And the problem here is... Now, there is no kit for the CT, so they will have to speed things up a little bit, right? But they have a nade. They have AKs. They have armor. He's faking the steps. He's faking the steps, Djoko.
He's faking the steps, Play. You're right, he is, yeah.
Sneaking back into the smoke. This duel is everything, Maka.
Lucky. Lucky, see, coming in for Lucky.
He's got it.
Sonic, 1v2 with a deagle. No time for Sonic. Can you believe it, Blah? They've actually lost their round. And it's 3D Max going to 12 rounds on the board.
I can't believe
They've recovered it. They've absolutely recovered it.
Insane.
Sorry, guys. My parents are gone to bed. Gotta be quiet. You ever remember doing that, Blah? Yeah, sneaking on the PC when you were a kid, and your parents had gone to bed and you didn't have to wake them up and you just whispering to your teammates?
Yeah, I remember doing that. It's a long time ago, Djoko. I feel ancient now.
Did you have microphones back then, or?
No, we used to chat. So
Morse code?
A lot of like clickety-clackety.
Yeah, Morse code to each other.
Yep.
Ooh, Sonic! There's a big old tower on your right.
Oh, Fozy. Good night, sweet prince. Oh, that smoke.
Dude, this is so risky.
What is
the boost? Okay, they know there's two players there in elbow, but Fuzi's got the opening for his squad. Susp has lost his life to the hands of Maka. Now Djoko applying pressure up B. Now Stanislaw instantly melted. That was swift. That was a swift death. And JBA going for a little peek. Gets one. And is there a second available here for JBA?
Maka shouldn't be taking this. Oh, what a snap!
Yeah, that
a tap.
Yeah, that was hella good from Maka. Now he wants a little bit more of that action. So he gets in towards Cave. 3D Max hold the player advantage as they look out to round out Ancient. As they look to take away Wildcard's map pick. But Sonic still fighting. Sonic in this duel. And now Exercise suddenly with a 1v2 ahead of him. Left on the table. He's got one. He's seen the second player. Sends a grenade in. Sonic's low. And half of his health now dwindled again. And Exercise closes. He just keeps on clutching. 20 kills, 15 deaths. And 3D Max walking away with Wildcard's pick of Ancient. Their chances of winning this series 2-0 have just drastically increased. I haven't actually walked down this road before, have we? It's pretty picturesque. Yeah, beautiful. And as we get into this map, a lot of utility here for 3D Max. A lot of utility.
A lot. Suspen's being pretty adventurous. He's got flashbang in the hands of Sonic, and out it pops. Wouldn't blind anyone, though. That flash did nothing, Dinko.
Not a thing. Absolutely not a thing. And Exercise coming out of Boiler. Well, he's not out of it just yet. He's just waiting. Biding his time. And there's no peek. There's no player drawing attention towards him. But the moment is quite disciplined from Wildcard because they have a triple setup designed to deal with the threat of a top mid push. And it's a little gap used by Fuzi to draw the initial attention. Then out from underneath the darkness, it is JBA, but it's all about Stanislaw. All about Stanislaw in this round as he gets two headshots lined up nicely. And a third presents itself barreling back through that long smoke, but they decide they don't want any of that smoke. They've had enough of Stan, so they're going to go back into Banana instead. And B is open. B is empty.
Sonic's going to hear his footsteps any moment now.
Yeah, but he's not going to be able to get... No, he's not hearing it. He's just too far away. So Djoko, he's just going to keep charging, and they're going to be able to plant that bomb, and that's at least confirming the force buy in the next round.
The fact they've taken a few seconds. Oh, he still hasn't fallen back. He has no idea.
Dude, they're going to know now. Bomb is planted.
There we go.
Oh, guys, I forgot. There's B.
Incendiary, Molotov, and a flashbang, but no kit. So they need to speed it up, and more importantly for Sonic and Stanislaw, they have no armor. These Glocks can shred through you.
Oh. Molotov goes to the back of the bomb site, limits one of the positions that the T's could be playing in. And another one. Perfect. It's a luxury to have in the pistol round, isn't it? A lot of mollies for the retake. And Djoko, another shot. This is the defuse being stuck by Stanislaw, though. He's holding on for 10 seconds.
No time.
And he comes back and hits the headshot, but it's all about the time. Is there enough of it here for Stanislaw? What a godly pistol round it was for Stan, but the time will cost him. And I love it from Stan. The shots he's landing, but just wasn't enough to get the job done. What a recovery from Djoko in particular. What a star.
And also the positioning coming out from the players, right? No one played towards New Box, no one played in Dark.
They got a couple of fears coming in here, Blah.
Yeah, we got some
Captain Rajic is afraid of women.
Understandable.
I fear the future. It's a scary thing, not knowing what will happen next.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Greatest dying before having a child. Okay.
All right. Well, we're getting to know the Twitch chat a little.
This got really.
I feel like we all know each other a little better now.
Yeah, yeah. We're all humans deep down inside, you know.
Deep down inside, we're all deep down. Outside, though, we're something else.
A cybernetic organism. Bit of a stack up towards bracket. And meanwhile, I think Maka's going to be going in here. Yeah, the Macton's going to be the one just trying to clear out all the angles, and this one should be free. The moment they know it's empty, bomb will be retrieved. Gravity could farm a bit of cash as well.
It's always nice to farm some cash. And there's Gravity. Yeah, a little Glock pulled as well. Had to switch to the sidearm. Not enough bullets in the MAC-10 to get the job done.
Ooh.
Stanislaw also goes down. So a 2-0 start here for 3D Max, and the side of Wildcard, they'll invest into it. Finally getting enough to purchase.
Again, we saw Freedom Max get off to a great start on the T side yesterday against 9Z. It's just that later on, 9Z had some pop-off moments from some of the players. I think it was Buddha on the A bomb side. We had Kawasu Peak from Pit, who got a 4K as well. I like this little chat Bendy Spoon giving us.
Yeah, you like that, Blah?
Yeah.
Look at the run of show they have on the table. It looks like their notes look like a run of show printout.
It does actually. It's very columnized.
You know a lot about that?
Yeah, I do, Djoko. I do know a lot about that.
You're good with spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Just to be clear. Wasn't suggesting anything, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. You like spreading them, Djoko, yeah.
Anyway, finally Wildcard have a bye. And look at that beautiful view. Look at that. Doesn't it make us all feel like summer's not coming into an end?
I think even though Inferno... Oh, hold up, aggression!
Oh, yeah, that's
lovely from Sonic. The flash is completely obliterating the early B hit. This is a bit of a bonus round for 3D Max, but still, not a single kill gotten by the T's. For Gravity Exercise, I have a lot of work to do here. Timing?
Ooh.
Nice try.
Just Exercise left alone now. And yeah, the 3D Max get destroyed in this round. First bye for Wildcard, and not a single player has died yet on the CT side, so that's a positive. And in fact, no one will. So if 5 players stay up in their first bye round, that's going to be a lot of money being built up.
Clean stuff. Freaky casters, Lumbapow.
Yeah, you are, boy.
I'm the freaky one.
Yeah.
Alright, 3D Max. Yeah, smile and Stan's face.
Oh, yeah, but instantly removes a smile and focus. Smile and focus, boys. Got time to lock in. Khalil's on 3. AK-47 for La Gravity. And the Deagle out for exercise. Great grenade. That's Maka landing on towards Stanislaw. Fuzi hiding behind the sandbag. Boost up is coming through. Susp able to land that headshot.
4. Still 4
they're
players.
Charging back. They're charging back now. The T's are going to go back in towards the A bomb site. The only player here at the moment is JBA, but the rest of his teammates will start to arrive. The cavalry is charging in. And this rotation from the B bomb site to A has now landed in time.
It's a perfect timing on this, but the flash was a little too early. Hadn't seen anyone. Now smoke's going to be landing in. Inside library. Susp, is going to go for this?
Oh, exercise. Big old Deeg to the face. And that's Sonic to reply with a grenade of his own onto Lucky. Now remember JBA. Remember the name. He sits in the pit, and this is his game. Gravity.
Not this round, though.
Dead and lame. Oh, yeah, well, that was all over.
Perfect peek from Gravity. They're going to go for this, though. Nade in hand. They have a kit as well. But these post-spawns are really solid, especially with both of them coming in from Moto. How did they deal with this, Djoko?
Well, that's going to be exercise off the top of the graveyard, left alone, and Uzi looking to resurrect this round. Oh my god, it's terrible from both players. It's so bad from both players, and finally, Fuzi wins. Oh, finally someone puts an end to that. But it is now 2-2.
Ooh, how did that... Bro, how
does he not get it?
How does he not get the kill?
How does he not get it, Blah? How did he not get it?
Bro.
That's so confusing.
Oh my god.
That was a very scrappy round. Exercise does so much. The Deagle into what looked like was going to be enough in the post-plant effort. I really don't understand. Just obviously running out of ammo is just very awkward. And that happens. That happens. You get awkward fights in Counter-Strike sometimes, Blood. Sometimes it's awkward.
Oh, that's a freaky, yeah.
Yeah, that is freaky. What's the best weapon sound?
Oh, the AWP.
The AWP?
Yeah.
I think the Tech 9 pretty good.
I think
the Zeus actually.
Or killing someone in pistol round with a USP. That sound,
Yeah. It's kind of nice. Remember the old USP? This was really bad.
Oh,
here we go. Fuzi lining up None, actually. It's JBA that got both. Maka and Djoko trading those kills out there almost immediately. And there's so much time left, but they still got to deal with the threat of Stanislaw, who's on the balcony, ready to go. And he'll peek over the top. It's one kill from the Canadian before he is swooped off the top of that balcony.
And Motor Smoke as well.
A little bit of a boost over the top here. Sus having a look down into the site. Oh, clears out Maka off the balcony. And the plant down in the middle of the site. Lucky punches the digits in, and now he looks to punch the faces of the Wildcard players charging through that smoke, but it's not allowed to happen. And Wildcard getting into Inferno now, starting to feel pretty good on these retakes. It's not easy to retake on Inferno. We don't see often multiple successful retakes, but Wildcard are doing it.
They're doing it. It's labored. End of the day. Rounds around. I like this. Didn't waste any time. Very quick boost, not allowing the player up on balcony to relocate. Our force fight wars will continue, however. 3D Max know that Wildcard, it's coming down to these 1 or 2 players staying alive. They know they're very close to breaking the economy. They might have a misread here. Alright, let's see. Posey. Dangerous game.
Ooh, JBA going into the peak. Exercise taken about Fuzi. Oh, nice shot, but he's traded by the Magtat of Gravity, who now opens up middle entirely. The only player here to defend is Stanislaw, and that utility does sever off the attack for the time being, but the bomb is still at the front of the pack. It's now committed to Graveyard. It's not in the sight, and Stanislaw thought he could make a play through the smoke, but it's predicted, and it's eradicated. Sus falling back, going all the way through spawn. They will not be retaking this one. They will not have a footing in this one, as 3D Max will tie up the scoreline.
Yeah, that aggression, I guess the mistimed didn't pan out. JBA just going for the wide swing, getting caught off guard. And every duel they took, it was like 2 Ts looking at them, right? And Maka picks up the AWP and immediately makes it sing the siren song of death.
Max, this is an opportunity to get stronger scoreline built up on their T side, so they're taking a timeout to have a little chat down the line.
Maka's so good with the op, dude. The CT Incendiary is a joke. I wouldn't say it's a joke, but yes, it's absolutely been nerfed. And honestly, I feel like it makes sense. I wasn't a fan of how they, like, you know, obviously everyone's talking about banana control, right? And I feel like if you just widened banana a little bit more for Inferno, it would have been way more reasonable. Even with
it is a really popular topic at the moment, banana control, yeah.
Yeah. How do you like a banana control?
I actually had a banana this morning, Blood, and it was pretty rancid. I opened it up, it was rotted. It was disgusting. It might have put me off bananas forever.
How long was it lying in the kitchen?
It wasn't my banana.
Well, I don't know you liked other people's bananas, but here we go. Bit of a stack here inside of apartments. Fauzi with the MP9 as well. The rest of them just default pistols and a couple of 5.7s in play. Oh, gravity.
Ooh! Ah! Yeah! That's what we like. A little Zeus kill in the apartments. Electricity surge.
You know it's a stack now.
Sonic. Making his way down behind Banana. Sus.
Oh boy.
Climbing up on top of the first oranges. Is this 5.7 going to be able to do enough? Oh, Sonic getting wrecked. Sus also going down. And 3D Max with under a minute left. Now finally broken through. We're not actually losing too many members. It looked like they were going to potentially lose a few extra plays here with the amount of damage that was being done to them, but we're able to secure it. And it's now going to be 4-3.
Well handled. It did look a little worrying there, and especially if Exercise falls the Sonic, then things could have been gone a little awry for 3D Max. But yeah, they handle it well. They also should just lose the one player. As remaining Wildcard member just waiting for an exit. Yeah, Lucky, get out of there. Oh.
Ooh, Maka. Good P250 kill on the way out. Doesn't allow JBA to take an extra one out the door. And the high fives. Oh, no, gotta skip him. Don't want those germs. No high five for you, buddy.
Germs are Viruses are such a strange thing. Like they're not even alive.
And now begins the episode of the podcast. Go on, Blah.
They're not even alive. Like viruses, it's crazy how they're
just dormant.
They lie in between being truly alive, our definition of life, and being, not alive, basically. And it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Little bastards.
A lot of the time, yeah.
The double.
You'll notice JBA and Stanislaw are playing together up here. It's not a very common setup.
Yes.
One of them is playing anti-flash, one of them is staring right down top middle.
That
Also, you'll notice they're not playing near the window, so they can't be spammed down through the window itself. And I don't know how Stanislaw was the player that didn't actually get to do much, and both get cleared out from the top of the balcony.
Still one more.
Yeah, there's still one more. Fuzi's here. He's going to try and clean up the mess that his teammates left behind, and he does very well.
3-2 now.
Yeah, he does extremely well. He dives down into the pit. Fuzi finally taken out, but not before he gets a dink off. Now it's Sonic trying to win this alone, and he just couldn't win that awkward fight.
Djoko coming to the rescue there. Maka had an AWP. No handle there. It's kind of crazy. Just took down that stack towards mid. 3 players. Great weapon exercise, though. Finding 2. What's going on? What's going on in Twitch chat?
Just a lot of banana talk. I told you, it's a big topic of interest at the moment.
A lot of Keck W's in the chat.
Oh, it's about to be a quick end, I would imagine, for these pistols, but...
yeah. Quick end for Maka.
Yeah. No. He needs to get away, and he's fine. You gotta remember, Maka has a support network, Blah. He's not alone. He's got his teammates.
I wish I had a support network.
Yeah, this isn't therapy, Blah. You know, as much as we're close to our chat now, we can't dish everything out on the first week. We gotta save some of this material for next week.
Chat, is this real? Is this therapy? Are we having therapy here? Live therapy?
You should wait till next week as well, you know? We gotta ramp it up into the playoffs. Then you can bring out the real stuff.
The real stuff. The real trauma. So this one time, like, Tyloo, man.
Yeah, somebody, he did that thing.
Yeah.
And it ruined you, didn't it? They made it look like they were gonna make it to the big events. You thought, damn, this is the time. This is the time they're gonna do it, and then they broke your heart.
Again and again and again. They didn't even make it to the RMR this time.
And then you kept coming back, thinking it was gonna be different, but it really was just the
first Counter-Strike major in Shanghai in China, and Tyloo don't even make it.
That's pretty sad, isn't it?
I know. Oh well.
Yeah, chat are open to it.
Yeah, this is very supportive chat. I like this. This is what I like about the Counter-Strike community. Despite all the toxicity and all the, the cheaters and all that stuff, at the end of the day, Fozy. Ooh. We're getting tagged down.
Well, I'm going to be charging in towards A, or at least setting up to do so. The defense here is 3 players in Wildcard. Oh, grenade goes a little bit too late, and Sonic ends up getting caught in a weird transition period where he was getting his gun back.
Oh no.
Utility, and Stanislaw not so clean off the top box, but his teammate staying up allows him to recover, and Stanislaw makes it look clean on 2 on short. JBA in the pit, strong position, and he's been very good at not offering up his life. I say that, he does exactly that. And then Fuzi connects the shot, but it's not enough damage to bring down Djoko. So a little bit of unluckiness at times here for Wildcard, and 3D Max still haven't planted the bomb. That's a good flash. That actually, it seemed like they were gearing up to go through that smoke. That flash stopped him. And now they'll throw their own smoke out, giving themselves a little bit of cover. And Djoko gets one, setting his teammate up in the form of Maka to close this one out. But it's an AWP. He knows one's in the sight, and he perfectly positions his crosshair. 7 rounds for 3D Max.
And he had to play it more aggressively, looking at the plant, right? He couldn't just be playing towards brackets. Bomb wasn't really planted for him. Well handled there, despite the heroics of Stan. Unlucky for Fozy, man. If he gets a kill on the cross, yeah, that round 100% go the way of Wildcard. But we saw this yesterday. 3D Max, T-side. Looking good as we enter the penultimate round of this first half. Looking like they're in good spirits, full control. Not so good for Wildcard. This A-bomb side's just struggling. They even have 4 players, and still that's not good enough, Djoko.
No, it is not. It's not good enough. Heard that one before as well?
Yeah.
Damn. Real deep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's, it's so sad all of a sudden. All right, 7-3. We're looking at the last round of this half coming up next. Not this one, of course, but it does feel like Wildcard. It's unlikely to win this one, but they have saved for the last round of the half at least.
Yeah, it's just the way these sites are getting cracked open, and the clutch is not really going their way either. You'd have to be a true blue NA fan, a Moses.
He's like the least NA fan North American I've ever met.
No, he's the most realistic fan.
That's true.
He's not delusional.
So he's not a fan.
He's a believer. It's like how
Darth Mike's the most delusional.
Oh, but Mike's just completely, absolutely mental.
He's the most American ever to live in America.
Mike might be the
Captain America.
No, the template of the nicest American. You know what? He's got all the good
Jolly
bits.
guy.
He's nice. He's chilled out. Wears the freshest clothes. He's got his shit figured out. He's not a lunatic. Real delusional, but we all are. All right, here we go.
Patriotic, big one.
Yep. That's a lot of utility for this fake, and that's actually they've fallen for it. And it's all on young Sussy P.
Young Susp.
So he's trying to sell this.
Yeah, he is. Trying to sell it. Let's see. Is he a good salesman? Would you buy it from... What? Hello, Fuzi.
Someone... Oh, Sus. Oh, they blow it open. Now that is very well handled. Very well handled indeed.
Yeah, Djoko doing what he can. It's going to be Stanislaw to tap him away in the end, and 3v3. 3D Max are, of course, going to win this round. Isn't that right, Blood?
Yep.
No. So an 8K saved over wouldn't be bad. That's what Stanislaw is going to get.
What's the name of the Deagle? The Hypnotic? I think it's called Hypnotic, right? The one with the circles.
Not that one.
Not this one. That's I think a Koi or something. Oh!
No. Yeah,
this one.
This one's the Hypnotic or something like that. Yeah.
The JBS Deagle's good, man.
Yeah, he puts us in a state of hypnosis. Isn't that right?
Oh, well done, Djoko.
It's hard to really piece that one together, you know. The fruit was pretty low down. I had to bend over.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you say anything. Don't you say anything about that.
Do you believe in hypnosis?
No.
Cool.
Depends, like, what's hypnotizing me?
Not like actual hypnosis.
Oh.
No? All right.
Nah, I don't think so.
All right.
But I don't know enough about it. So I'm open to the idea of it being a possibility.
Fair. Dude, Maka's aim is so snappy, dude. Like, just insane.
Last round of the half is here. AWP out for Fuzi. 4 rifles for Wildcard, one of them an AK. Ooh. Stanislaw, that grenade, that's got to kill. That's got the opening. Goodbye, Gravity.
Oh, there goes Gravity. I was waiting for that.
Yeah, great work coming in here. Djoko and Maka alongside Exercise. It's going to be a 3 versus 5. And it does look like that 4th round will be collected here for the CTs at the end of the day.
It's still early, Djoko. I wouldn't count them out yet.
You wouldn't count them out yet?
I wouldn't count
When do we count them out?
When to lose the round.
Yeah, we're going to see how they shape up in this one. There is time left in the round, so yeah, I'm starting to believe now, Blood. You've given me enough optimism to think about this round as a possibility for 3D Max.
Starting to believe now.
Yeah, starting to believe a little bit.
Don't stop
believing. A journey up through Banana.
Hey.
Bomb on the back. 2 players in the CT side waiting inside of the B side itself. One at New Box, one at Second Oranges in an elevated position. And a smoke deployed to cancel a play forward.
2 mollies. But the molly comes in towards New Box. And indeed it will. Force him down. And there goes Sonic.
Sonic burns away. His rings left all over the floor. And Djoko, he's got himself a kill back on Suspen. Yeah, Blood, you had the right to believe. You had the right to think there's a chance here for 3D Max, because once again, they found themselves in an even scenario. As 3D Max look to round out this half, they now pull ahead. into a 9-3 scoreline if Stanislaw and JBA cannot pull this off. Exercise follows up, Maka will close, and that is a beautiful half from 3D Max. A 9-3 half for 3D Max, and right now it's 3 rounds max. Not for 3D Max though, Blood. It's 3 for Wildcard.
Yeah, 2 rounds max, not for me, but for you, says Maka. And for Wildcard, Djoko, there were a couple of opportunities.
For whom the bell tolls, this map now closes. We've got ourselves a 9-3 scoreline. That truly is painting enough of a pretty picture here for 3D Max to close this one out. Isn't that right, Blood?
Yeah. For Wildcard, guess I have to take a look at the sky just before they die, because it looks like the beginning of the end. Creep up towards apps. A lot of utility in Fozy. 2 flashes, but Maka spotted a player out. He's got the dualies. And he is by himself. I think it's going to be a fake. Yeah, it's a full exec fake towards B. Oh, that's a fail molly.
Oh, they're coming.
No, they're not.
They're stopped. They are no longer coming, and they're going to go back.
Apps, dead. Maka, lying in wait, gets the kill. It was a ruse, Djoko, but didn't quite pan out.
So now they have to go charge it through top middle instead, right into the dual Berettas. And it's clean, and it's very clean. Fuzi doing his best with Susp, and they actually do very well to end up getting themselves into a winnable fight. Now there's one player within the site, and that's Maka. And he's
the Machinator.
And the Machinator no longer alone. He's got his teammate out at Library. Important trade to come back here from Sus, but there's another replenishment in the reforces, and that is going to be Djoko.
Absolutely nothing he could do against that. They went for a full exec, Djoko, but because they had one smoke from the CTs, they really couldn't commit to it. So the CTs at the A bomb site didn't have to rotate, and Maka was so aware. They tried to time the push through apps, try and maybe get pit control and make that A defense kind of like fall apart, but 3D Max having none of it. And it's a full eco from Wildcard, and I feel like the writing's on the wall, Djoko.
The writing is on the wall. Yeah, you're right about that. Another James Bond song, actually. Ooh, Susp. That's a big old eagle shot, but not really getting out of hand as expected. For Wildcard, this is, again, elimination on the line. And they're getting very close to being eliminated from ESL Pro League Season 20. For a team that started so strong, that showed so much potential with how close that opening game was versus Team Spirit. I'm sure they would have thought that they would have been getting a little bit deeper in the competition. But it doesn't always go that way, Blood. It doesn't always pan out the way you think it is. The bomb is in the plant pot. You have any plants at home?
Had.
Your plant dad?
I had plants. They
died?
They died.
Yeah. What kind of plants do you have?
I don't even know. I don't know much about plants. I'm actually much... So I used to be very good in zoology, but my botany was atrocious. But I know a lot.
I didn't even know that. I didn't get to study that. I don't think they trusted the kids in my school with plants.
Really?
Yeah.
They trusted with animals?
Nope.
Alright.
Because we were animals.
I should like dissect earthworms, frogs, rats, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, we actually did it. Oh, that's gross. That just reminded me. Yeah, we used to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dramatic.
Speaking of dissecting, Djoko, 3D Max are just cutting apart Wildcard.
Smooth transition. It's like a cinnamon and orange chaser. Nate goes down in towards the bottom stairs.
So it's a bit of a bonus round as well. Speaking of bonus, Djoko's gonna find one. Oh, the nade's gonna sail it as well. They will dodge it, but a weapon upgrade picked up by Djoko. Oh boy, rough start. And this one falls in the hands of 3D Max. I don't see this comeback happening. But maybe Sonic. Supersonic.
Supersonic man out of you. Here he comes.
Saw him. Saw the head. But he's got no nade, got no molly. Nothing to flush him out. That's exercise.
Sonic's got the left angle covered. Exercise. His right. Nice shot. That's exercise going down, and Gravity able to reply within the sight, but maybe peeking a little bit too much, has given his life up in that fight, and Maka couldn't quite do much to stop the balcony push. Now he's a little bit worried about Long too, so right now Wildcard have got space and time to plant the bomb.
Fozy down just 8 HP as well, tucked inside a pit. Remember, there is Stanislaw all the way towards mid. Go for the save.
Oh,
wait.
They're not. They're coming mid, but that's going to be heard. Yep, big old turnaround here from... Yeah, save. Okay, you're okay. But they're not allowed to, though, surely. Stanislaw? Yep, he's got that one locked in. That's no problem.
I thought it was like a 10,000 IQ retake.
Fourth round. And to think this started with one player walking through bottom banana, giving his life away for free, and Wildcard having to play the round out in a 4v5, to turning it into a pretty comprehensive victory at the end. I mean, they do lose a lot of players here.
I think Sonic...
Actually, every single player is lost.
Sonic getting that kill onto its Exercise and Pit was everything, right? But I kind of felt like Exercise saw him.
Yeah, I think so too. But also, all those players dying is not good for the money here.
Oh, absolutely not.
Wildcard.
Oh, for sure.
It's actually probably ruined their significant chances.
Also considering for 3D Max, they have the student gun safe and they have money in their coffers. There we go. It's not the worst Dinko, but yeah, Mac 10, 3 Galils. Playing up close and personal towards mid-gravity, just poking through the smoke. Do we have a term for, you know, just like tapping at the smokes, trying to find the holes through the smoke and spotting someone?
Sponging the smoke.
Sponging, would it be?
Sponge has holes.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, this is quick. They've pushed it.
So does Swiss cheese.
Cheesing the smoke. All right.
Oh, exercise. Good job. Oh, gravity and exercise combined again. And exercise is still alive. Up into the sky. He'll throw his smoke. And that, I guess, is distracting.
And it comes back down.
Yeah. A little bit of Russian roulette at the end. And that is wild. Djoko just flying up into the sky, nailing the headshot on JBA. It is going to be a very convincing, ridiculous round from 3D Max.
What a hole for exercise, and then a fake smoke up in the air. Yeah, that was brilliant from exercise. And of course,
what was that? What, the smoke in the air was just like style points.
this came landing back as well. It just straight up.
And right back to him.
I kind of wish it was gravity through that smoke. That would be perfect.
That would have been absolutely perfect. No, Djoko is just mauling them in banana. Flash though. Djoko can't get away from the Tech 9, and the Tech 9 is doing damage. Lucky's also low. Needs to be careful he doesn't go down here. He won't. He'll stay alive. Good discipline not to keep fighting that.
That looked a little scary. Back up. Oh, they're retaking this. Nade sailing in towards the logs. Gonna take a chunk out of JBA as well. They're still sticking around towards B here. Are they gonna? Okay, no, they're peeling back now. Because we do have Sonic slowly pivoting in towards brackets. One thing I've enjoyed so far from 3D Max, although we haven't seen too many CD side rounds, is how they're very mobile. Just moving around together, not just one player, you know, cheating over towards B. It's like two players pushing in, getting some control, and then now everyone pivoting back. They're going to be walking into with 3 CTs lying in wait, Dinko. This could be the end.
It could be the end for Wildcard here in Malta. The time at ESL Pro League started with optimism, but closes in misery as they lose 13-4 here on Inferno. 3D Max will knock them out. And Wildcard, the North American representatives, they show potential for the future, but clearly not there yet.
Yeah, it started so good, right? Almost getting a gargantuan upset over Spirit, and then